just your thoughts on being ranked for the first time in school history.
Well, we love these milestones, and it's a great accomplishment, especially when it comes. It comes in March. It's a team that's earned it. Sometimes preseason rankings, they can be skewed a little bit, but when you get ranked in March, you're getting respect because you've earned every bit of it, and you've won games, you've done some things to get there. So to be in the top 25, that's terrific.
You've talked a little bit about it, but the team's getting a lot of accolades and a lot of firsts, a lot of honors and stuff like that. And you've talked about it. How are you going to try to refocus the team, to kind of keep doing what it's been doing?
Well, that's a big challenge because it was a lot of joy and a lot of enthusiasm, and we got to enjoy this for a couple days. But it's back to work, and we know, like I said before, the hungriest dog's going to win that tournament, and if we don't go down there with a chip on our shoulder, we'll probably get blown out the first game.
What's different about playing in a tournament than playing regular season games? Is there a different feel to the game?
Yeah, there always is, and those tournament atmospheres, especially the Mountain West tournament, the ones that I've been in, and it's such a great environment, and it's just a special thing, and it's a neat thing for players, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience a little bit, and so we want to go down there and be able to stay a while.
Is there a different feel between the games? I mean, do you feel a difference?
Yeah, there's more of a sense of urgency, and I think that's part of what we've been able to bring through these last 15 games is we've played with a sense of urgency, so we're going to have to keep that.
Last year, I think you lost your 1 or 2 in a row going into the Mountain West tournament. How good do you feel about how you guys are rolling right now?
Well, last year though, these guys, we played great basketball down there, and we played 3 terrific games. We were right there at the end against a really good New Mexico team, and we won those 2 other games. So, I think we had a great approach last year. Now we're in different circumstances this year, and we have to have equally as good of an approach.
Do you feel good though with how your momentum-wise?
Well, I know. The thing that makes you feel good is how good we've been playing. It's not just in the short term. We've been playing good for a long time, and it seems like we've been playing better and better, and kind of stepping up to each challenge. And so, we got a big challenge on Thursday, and we're going to have to step up to that.
I know you talk about, maybe complacency or whatnot after winning the regular season title, but at the same time, I mean, this team has had a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, they have, and they've had a lot of opportunities to have letdowns, and I think that's the beauty of our system, and that's the beauty of our coaching staff is they're so consistent. And then that's the great thing about having veteran players. They understand that if you're not consistent, you're going to get beat, and they've been through that before, so that helps you. But yeah, we've got a big challenge to make sure we're dialed in, and we're going to do all we can.
You got a team that you don't know who you're going to play. You're going to play one of 2. So how do you prep for 2 teams?
That's a difficult situation, especially one of them being Air Force, and because they're such a unique prep that you're not going to find out till Wednesday afternoon who you play, and so to have a short turnaround for Air Force could be really, really scary. And then New Mexico's such a different team too, so that presents a tough challenge, and it seems like if you're playing the guessing game and think that you're going to play one or the other, it seems like you always guess wrong. So you just got to focus on what you can do between now and then to get yourself ready to play.
You've had a lot of wins here, 101 to be exact. And Saturdays feel any different to you? And I know you had a lot of people in town to enjoy that with, but how was that personally for you?
Well, yeah, it was. I think a lot of us have said kind of the same thing. It was kind of surreal, just how it happened. And, our guys did a great job of focusing on being ready to play Fresno, and maybe we didn't focus on all that was going on around us, the fact that we were winning the Mountain West Championship. And so when it happened, it was like, wow, we just, we won the Mountain West Championship. So it maybe didn't sink in for a while, but and then again, now, you're back to work, and you probably don't let it sink in still. So again, it'll probably be one of those things in the off season that, we'll look back on all the accomplishments of this team and this year, and now another one being top 25.
I know you said a lot of times you're not worried about the NCAA tournament and stuff, but now we are in postseason, 6 days from Selection Sunday. By the time you guys play Thursday, a lot of the conference tournaments will be over. I mean, is going to be a chance for you guys to play on national TV? I mean, do you feel like you guys have a chance here to I don't know, impress the committee, but I mean, kind of strengthen your case, I guess, for the tournament?
Well, you're always playing for that as the season goes on, and now, as you get closer to it, The one thing that I'd hope, and I think it's pretty consistent, and you'd hope it'd be consistent, is that it's your full body of work, and we've had an impressive couple months, so, you hope it doesn't go into one game in a tournament, but we're gonna do everything we can to control what we can control, and that's go out and play great in the conference tournament.
Is there anything that you can point to defensively that you've been doing so many things better, but is there one thing maybe in particular that you've really noticed that this team has this done so much better this year? Because obviously it's been a pretty good year for that.
We're more equipped to guard the ball, and part of that was personnel, and that last group, we were banged up. We were, I think we talked about that at the end of last year. I mean, Anthony couldn't move, Jeff couldn't move, and Ryan was pretty banged up, and so just physically we probably couldn't do it. So this year we're a little physically better, and it's a game of the habits and the systems even better for that. So I think we've guarded the ball a lot better than we have in the past.
How did playing 3 games last year, how do you think it's going to help this year?
I don't know. I don't think it affects us much. I think we do have a team that is a little bit built for that because we do have a little bit of depth, and so you have to have that to be able to play. But it's not about 3 games; it's about going 1-0.
How do you like playing moving on Thursday?
I think it's great. I think it's the that's why they get to the #1 seed. It probably is the best spot to play in, and it's a little bit early, but the good thing for us, we played a bunch of games. I think 3 right around that time. So we'll be ready to play.
Why is that the best time for recovery afterwards? Or?
Yeah, you get longer recovery. You get it. You're done. If you can finish that off and win that game, then you get more time to prep, more time. You get more than a day to recover, and then you don't have to sit around waiting all day in the hotel while everybody else is playing.
What is kind of the schedule between now and game day? You guys didn't practice yesterday, and it
Yeah.
sounds like you're only lifting today.
Right.
So
Well, we did some lifting and individual work today, and then tomorrow we sharpen up some of the things we do here before we leave, and we fly down, and then we're actually going to wait and practice after we know who we play. So that's the good thing about them playing early enough that we'll get to know, by 2 o'clock, I think, in Vegas.
You talk about just being maybe a little more built for a week like this or a tournament like this year. I mean, how different is it from last year? I mean, last year, I remember you guys like, Drimmick and Jeff, I mean, you were riding probably like 36, 37 minutes a night, and now it seems like, Derek's averaging right around 30 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's a little more fresh, I guess, or rested.
Yeah, and just to have a little bit more depth too. You just got to be able to. It's tough duty to play 3 in a row, and we're not just playing 5 guys, and we have guys on our bench that maybe haven't played a lot that we know that we can lean on when we have to, and they're going to be able to step up and help us. So I think that is a big key to the tournament.
So will you go to that game to scout in person?
Yeah, our staff will. Yeah.
You also? Or?
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know. It just depends a little bit. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
To get Mikey going a little bit in that Fresno State game, how big was that? Considering that coming off the suspensions, and it seemed like he was struggling maybe a little bit to get his feet back under him or something like that, but to get him going.
Oh yeah. It's the more guys we can get playing at their best right now, the better it is for this team, and I think we're seeing that with some other guys, and so we do. We have to have a sense of urgency. We have to have like I said, an edge to us, and to get we need all our guys clicking at their highest level.
What does Mikey specifically bring to you guys when he's playing well? What does he do that other guys don't?
Well, he's a guy that can get to the rim, and so if you choose to switch everything on us like a lot of teams try to do, and he's a guy that can break down the defense. Plus, he can really shoot the ball too. So he's a great free throw shooter. So I think with the first time we played Fresno, part of the thing that hurt us was Derek had to have the ball in his hands the whole game. And it gives you another guy that can get us into offense, and so Derek doesn't have to do that and score and do all the things that he does.